everything comes down to like tactics and the way you fight, you know, the way you fight. Lawrence is obviously very long, you know, rangy. Nah, come on, don't buy him.
Pause.
Oh, bro.
So I just dropped my app, www.ChisoLifts.com. Online personal training. You got custom meal plans, custom training plans. With training plans, you got a video showing you how to do all your exercises. You could log in your sets, your reps, the weights you use, and literally every month I changed up your plan. In the description, you got a code BESTU20 at the moment. You can use that to get a 20% discount for life.
Okay, so in regards to you obviously being a boxer, let's say for instance now I got into an argument with you like right now and I slapped you or punched you in the face. I always hear this story about people losing their license, or you can lose your license or some nonsense like that. Are you not allowed to defend yourself?
You can, but it all depends on. I don't even know. I've never really been in this situation.
Yeah.
But you'll go to the board, the boxing board. You'll get nicked, obviously.
Yeah.
Go to the boxing board. They address the situation like, what happened and everything, and then they will make their decision. They'll make their decision from
Based on
what's happened, innit?
Okay.
And obviously your story, the other person's story, whatever.
Yeah.
And then it just goes from there.
Because remember I told you years ago where one of my friends, he's not even a boxer. This has happened outside in Brixton by what's that venue? Rum Kitchen.
Okay.
Where he's walked out of Rum Kitchen now. 3 white guys were walking. One of them's barging to him. He was like, "Oh, you could have said excuse me." The guy turned around, pushed him, and spat on him. He's turned around, stepped to them.
Yeah.
One of them swung. He's ducked. Knocked him. Cracked his jaw. Like my man needed a facial reconstruction. Fully smashed him. The other 2 came. Bam, bam. He ended up doing jail time because of that. And literally, my man, who he cracked his jaw, was trying to sue him on top of that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's a thing like now, if you were in the same situation, they will say, you get what I'm saying? Because he's licensed, that he should have been able to.
But you wouldn't lose your license, or would you? Or is
Honestly, it all depends on the board, bro.
okay, or is it more of a case that because you know how dangerous you are, you probably just think, oh, this is long, I can't be bothered.
Yeah.
When you're big in that, no one would really be like, hey, want to fight you.
That's when people feel like they need to do more bravado and show a bit more. Where
No, do you know what it is as well? Because I'm so calm here, people think, who is this guy? Like,
You're very calm. It's actually scary. Bruv, you're too like.
I said it's like one of them killers in the horror movies.
Mate, it's actually, bruv, you are so calm and cool. Like it's spooky.
But you know what it is? What's the best way to put it is that quiet confidence. Because you know how deadly you are.
Yeah.
You don't fear nothing. So because you know how deadly you are now, I know how quick your hands can move. It's got you in a state that you're so confident in yourself that you don't need to kind of.
And I never look for trouble. You know, there's an energy. If you never look for trouble, you never react a certain way. Like you're never like, then it's not gonna come to you, fam.
Yeah.
So the people that say boxing's a violent sport, okay? Because I asked you earlier, you would 100% say you're not a violent person.
Calm right now, but in the ring, I get very violent, very quick.
Yeah, we saw on Friday.
That's the part that's I'm really struggling to.
Oh, you just have to have that switch, fam. You know, you have to have that switch, bro. And obviously, the switch was obviously amplified because of the birth of my child, fam.
Brother, I was back in bed by midnight.
Yeah, I
was like, thank you, Isaac.
Oh yeah, because it went only one round.
Brother, I was back in bed by midnight. Like I slept good, boy. I was there grinning. I was like, rah, man packed me in. Real life, I was tucked in. I was like, rah. Isaac tucked everyone in bed quickly. I'll tell you how bad it was. They had to show. They had to show the previous fight on Channel 5 because you knocked him out so quick.
I know.
You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, they had to show other full fights.
They had to show the previous fight because it wasn't planned. Obviously, his fight was planned between a certain time.
Yeah.
But because he knocked him out so quick, in emergency, they had to go to the fight before.
Okay, just to
show
fill up
TV.
the schedule.
Yeah, to fill up the schedule. I was there busting up. I was like, right, you just rattled the algorithm.
You don't get paid for overtime, fam.
Yeah.
That's what they say, bro.
So you just took a nice paycheck in one
But
round.
do you know what it is?
My guy.
Do you know what it is?
That's a quick payday. But.
Bruv, it's only because the way he clapped me with that left hook that
Yeah.
woke me up.
Yeah,
Boom!
yeah,
I said, I saw white. I said, yeah? I have to take this guy serious, fam. I have to take this out, bro.
Yeah.
He really tried to do it. Oh, no.
No, that's good because you know what it is as well. Like where it goes back to, I don't even want to name the fighter's name because. Anyway, some boxers tend to, when they feel like they're better than the next opponent, they don't come in with that. You know what I mean? They try to think, let me actually try and work out and I'll box my man, not realizing the person you're looking down on might just be
that's
that.
a big mistake to do, you know?
Yeah.
That's a big
Might just
mistake.
be that.
Because imagine I did that for this opponent, fam.
Yeah.
Like, you know, he just fought for a world title, blah, blah. And obviously, you know, he's coming back. So I'm thinking he's got something to prove coming over here. He's got something to prove. He wants to mash work, fam.
Yeah.
So imagine I thought, oh yeah, he got beat already, whatever, man. Let me just try it. I would have been on the floor, fam, from that left hook.
Just out of curiosity,
funny enough,
go on.
Funny enough, the other day when so day after Lomachenko was fighting, and he was fighting the Ghanaian kid.
Comney,
Yeah. And he could have taken him out in the 7th round. And at points he was stopping and trying to tell his team, blah, blah, blah. But I was thinking to myself, wow, what if my man came and just gave you a Hail Mary? You was trying to think you're now slightly better than my man. But what if he just came and just took you out now, just because you were...
And in boxing, that can happen.
It happens. It happens all the time.
Yeah.
I've seen so much fights where the guy's winning, but he's feeling himself too much. Then all of a sudden, a Hail Mary just comes out of nowhere.
You fought Lawrence, okay? And he won that fight on points, whatever it was. Now, I looked at the guy you just fought. You beat him in 1 round. I think Lawrence took him, 3-4 rounds to beat him? Yeah. So when you say style makes fights, explain what that actually means without using the word style. As to why, for instance, let's say, for instance, I could beat you in a boxing match, but it doesn't mean that I'm going to beat Ed, for instance, and you beat Ed. So what does that actually mean? And how do you train for that, for a style?
Everything comes down to like tactics and the way you fight, you know, the way you fight. Lawrence is obviously very long, you know, rangy. No, come on, don't buy him.
Pause.
Oh, bro.
Man said Lawrence is very long. Whoa.
I can see you trying to be so careful what you were saying. You thought,
Relax, son.
I did it.
Start again.
Alright, he uses.
Those are very rangy. Very rangy.
Choose your words carefully.
Very rangy.
Very rangy.
Distance.
Alright, he uses his distance.
That's
You know,
better.
he's very rangy. He has a lot of power.
Yeah.
I'm trying to cut my words. Do you know what I mean?
Why you getting like
But obviously, he had to find his way because obviously the guy is very quick.
Okay.
I thought, you know, with the left hook and everything, very quick. So he had to find his range a little bit more. With me now, obviously, it's different because I was in the pocket with him straight away. We got straight active. With Lawrence, they were kind of, you know, feeling each other out a little bit and trying to find their range.
Yeah.
You know, but it's all about the different type of styles. I'm very explosive.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? With Lawrence, he's got a lot of power, but he has to set his distance
To
punch.
give you a full extension.
Yeah. Pause.
Got him! You would have
I said full extension.
It's just different styles for the fight, you know?
Yeah.
That's what I think anyway, man.
So after are you still gonna come on this when you actually win the WBC cruiserweight
I'm going Raven
title? Are you still gonna be the same Lawrence?
That's not real.
So no, so this is the intercontinental belt, right?
International.
International. So this is the IBF one. So when you actually win the world title, are you gonna still come back here? Or are you gonna change? I'm just checking.
No,
I'm just checking because.
Don't worry, I'm going Raven with this one. This is my new Gucci belt.
Oh, well done.
Trust me, if I won this, I'll be wearing it in the bedroom. You know what I mean?
So yesterday at the restaurant, there's this girl who's basically she wanted to serve people food. So basically a party happened, and at the end of it, you're not allowed to bring food into the restaurant because I'm a restaurant. So she wanted to hand people jollof rice outside the restaurant. So I said, all right, you can't bring the jollof rice in. If you want to give people party packs or food, stay outside the door, and as they come in, give it to them. Because you can't bring food into my restaurant. So with every venue...
Was the food from your restaurant?
No,
it's
she's bought her own outdoor food. So every venue will have a dispersal policy, meaning how you let people out. Okay, so I don't try to let more than 6 or 8 people outside, because as you know with partying, you don't really party much, but if you've got 50, 60 people outside, they're going to congregate and make noise, and the neighbours will complain. So I'm letting 6 people out at a time. So there's about 6, 8 people who are just not leaving. So I'm saying to the people inside, just hold tight, give me a few seconds, let me get rid of these people. So this girl's at the door now, and as she's at the door, she wants to talk to somebody. I'm saying, okay, I need to keep this door closed. So if you're going to talk to somebody, either come in or stay outside and talk to her. But I need this door closed. So as I'm trying to explain to her, she's just effing and blinding, shut up, and I'm like, bro, it's not that deep. Just come in or come out. So when she's not listening to me,
was the security there?
Yeah, he was there. So as this happened now, I've just basically gone to close the door while she's holding it. I said, get off the door. She wouldn't let go of the door. And I've gone to close it. She's dashed drink on me. Now,
which is then ricocheted onto me, both of us. It ricocheted onto both of us.
For me now, if I punched her in the face or slapped her,
you'll be in the wrong.
But this is the liberties they take. Do you know what I mean? In the same way, if me and you were arguing now and I went into Chiso's kitchen, I said, what'd you say, Isaac? I'm probably gonna have a fight.
That happened to me in 2010. A girl dashed a drink in my face, me and my boy Jimmy. And because we were, she tried to fight someone and was asking her like to leave. Like she was having like a little argument. So she's dashed a drink in my face, and all I've done was this. Her mum was a Fed. She said that she said that I marked her hand. So next minute, the Feds have they've messaged the venue, so I've had to go to Brixton Station. I've got nicked for that, so I've had to stay in there like for hours now. Then anyway, like they're talking to me this, that, and I said, "Right, listen, fair enough, yeah." All I did was grab her to, like, you know what I mean, hold her back, because obviously she's dash, wine in my face, and I can't see. So now I've said, you know what, she's practically assaulting me. So seeing as she's trying to press, I'm going to do the same. Cancel. Her mum didn't want. Her mum said, you know what, like, for real, she's the one who started it. We're not going to take it further. So they've dropped it out. And
it frustrates me, meaning when people always ask men to control their emotions, and I said in the podcast before that women are afforded a luxury, and it annoys me because if that was a brother who dashed a drink on me yesterday, I'm knocking him out. Whether or not I can beat him up or not is irrelevant. But we're fighting. But if I hit her now, I'm in trouble. But why should I control my emotions? But you as a woman don't want to control your emotions. In the same way, I know you're a trained fighter. It would be stupid for me right now to pick a fight with you. It's just, I know you can beat me up. It's just. It's pointless. So if me and you are arguing now, or let's say I accidentally hit your trainer, you're like, what are you doing, Gabriel? I goes, hey, shut up, Isaac. If I said what? I'm the idiot, not you. But someone's gonna be like, Isaac, you know you're a boxer, you know your power and strength. But can't I see you're a boxer? Can't I see that you're a man? So why am I throwing this drink on you?
Even they think
I was vexed yesterday. I was vexed.
There's no repercussions, bro.
No, but even it goes.
I was this close to punch, like, but I was this close to punching in the face, and I just said, Shade Borough.
I'm so happy. I'm so happy you did it, you know. I'm so happy you did it.
I was this close.
I would be photoshopping videos like you hear Gable's voice here, his body's wiped out. There'll be a mask over it.
Brother, I was this close, you know. She dashed drinking, man. And first of all, it's my venue, and the second thing is that the whole night, this girl was just being rude. The whole night, I saw. You know, have you ever watched a film where like the fight happens and they reload and didn't really happen? Yeah. Like I saw myself I saw the punch already.
But it comes back to you. Remember before when you asked me, like, I swear that earlier on this year, whether I'd work security or come and do close protection with you. Yes, and I said to him, hell no. I said hell no. And he said, why? And I said, right. So years ago, around the last time I ever did security, where someone has tried to gouge my eyes, I've grabbed them, I've knocked them, I've blacked out the guy's eyes. The guy's even come and apologise after, and then I've got fired. So I'm like, right, if I got blinded now, all man's gonna say is like, oh, you can't even work anymore. And, oh, I'm sorry that this happened to you.
Man lost his job.
And that's it. I've lost my job, and I'm sorry this happened to you. So I'm like, rah, with SIA, there's really no protection for you.
no
lot. So
protection.
I can't do a job like that.
So there's no insurance or nothing.
No.
Bro, there isn't.
You're just on the
I've been
conveyor.
doing this for
You're
years.
on the conveyor belt, brother. My brethren lives in Poland now. Yeah, he's Polish. He used to live here. He's stopped a fight in, I don't even want to name the club. So he stopped the fight now, West End club. Stopped the fight, boom, 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 boom. The guy has come from behind, boom, hit him on his temple. Brother, he's still not back to 100%. This happened about 6 years ago. He's still not back to 100%, like he's fully not functional. His mum is in her 70s, so an old woman is looking after my man. Because one person has got mad, taken him out, and guess what? He ain't made no money from that. He's just had to go back to Poland because he had no family here and no one to look after him.
I don't want to see a world where men just beat up women. I don't.
Hell no.
But I think women, after yesterday, women really need to understand and know what they're doing in it. Because that water that dashed on me yesterday, I was so close. You can't keep doing these kind of things, running your mouth with men. I know you're going to sit and say, why can't? Because you can get pumped up. Like you can't. I use you an example because, as I said, you're a trained fighter, and the bottom line is that if I step to you now and you knock me out, no one should say, oh Isaac, you knew that you're stronger than Gabriel. Why did you knock him out? Why did he step to me? Why did he punch me? Why did he slap me? Why did we always give women the luxury and don't understand why can't she control herself? Why is it always the brother that must control himself?
The main problem is most people are not calm like us. There's some real sickos out there.
Oh yeah, 100%.
No, real sickos out there. And the thing is, like you said, some girls might throw at the wrong guy and
Get
no word
clapped
of lie. Yeah, no word of lie. There's guys who knock out women. I've actually seen it in raves where something's happened and the guy swung and everyone's like, rah.
Yeah.
Like, and everyone's jumped the guy, but it's before everyone's jumped the guy, it's like, rah, you actually fully it's not
really
even
done it, like-
it's not even a hold back, it's a boop.
You man enjoy your partying thing, fam.
Huh?
I'm not on that partying thing. You man enjoy it. You man do your thing, fam.
Bro, it's like
I'm not on it. I'm not on this partying thing.
Bro, it's like
hearing all of this
like
happening.
No, but it's like even the other day,
sometimes I've been-
Gabriel, it's like even the other day where someone we know, she was in a party, people are arguing, the guy's throwing a bottle, trying to aim at someone else.
And it hit someone else.
Yeah,
It's hit her.
Bust her lip.
Bust her lip, cracked her tooth, just because you're in the wrong, you know what I
You're
mean?
in the wrong place at the
But
wrong time.
that's the thing, there's some real sickos out there, and when they lose their mind, they're not caring whether a girl's there, a guy's there, it's like anyone could get it.
I think we just need to understand because that girl yesterday, I don't even care if she watches this or sees this. I don't care. You need help. You need help. And I'm not a psychiatrist. I'm not a doctor. I'm diagnosing you, saying you need help.
All right, last random question, yeah? What if your girl was getting rushed by a group of girls? Do you jump in?
Of course you do.
Yeah, you have to jump
I don't
in
know why
still.
you. I don't know
Who would have asked
You gotta
that?
jump in
Like
still.
people are like.
Cool. As long as we know
Are
it.
you just gonna stand back and be
on.
like, no, girl, come on, babe.
I said,
Keep going.
Come on, babe. You got it. You got it, babe.
So you get.
The moment my life's at risk,
Come on.
I'm fending for myself.
You just standing like a ring
And I said
coach.
I've never hit a woman
Trust me.
before, but if my life's at risk, I don't care whether you're a woman or not. I'm defending myself, and I don't
Tell
care.
anyone,
I don't care. Hit me,
hit
and just be prepared for what you're gonna get back.
Hit the love of my life or my mum.
Oh, yeah, it's over, man.
Yeah,
So because-
all rules are broken.
You're gonna watch a woman getting rushed.
You could hit me.
That's bad. That's
Rules are
Imagine
still
the
in
walk home
place.
after that. The drive back home. After. So, babe,
You watch me get beat up.
Don't even talk to me.
Yeah. You're single from
there's
that
no
day,
music playing in the car, bro. Just quiet. Just
Hey, no,
do the whistling. Do the whistling.
Man, stop playing. You can't stop the rain. You can't stop the rain.
She says, I'm gonna cut off your water. I'm gonna cut off your water real fast.
Oh
I'm gonna cut
no.
the water off
Hey,
real
he was
fast.
at the fight as well. He was
I know,
sitting
my
right
guy,
behind
fam.
us. Yeah.